Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are simulcasting the second, third, and fourth hour today of the syndicated radio broadcast at prisonplanet.tv. For prisonplanet.tv viewers, thank you so much for joining us. We have ABC News, Nightly News, ABC Nightline. They're doing two TV shows. Supposed profiles on Alex Jones. I can't imagine that the dinosaur corporate media is going to be too friendly towards us, but these two gentlemen do seem friendly and nice. The particularly bad hit pieces, they usually are very cold. But we'll all sit here with bated breath, waiting until next week to see what they do. Who knows? Maybe I'll even haul the ABC News correspondent in here. I should have asked him before we went live if he'd like to sit in for 10 minutes with us today and ask me questions live on air. You know, we've done that with quite a few other networks over the years. They've decided to come in and do a few minutes with us live. But in fact, this fellow hosts the ABC Nightly News sometimes. Quite a big shot. In fact, print me up his bio for folks that are just now tuning in. And I guess they're the lucky few over at ABC. They just let go 25% of their workforce. But hey, they're not the only ones. I mean, tens of millions of people have lost their jobs. Unemployment's really over 20%. The federal government says 10%, but all these mainline analyst firms say it's 22%. And so none of us are really going to have any jobs of any quality if we don't turn this country around. That's the point I make a lot. I want to make that to ABC News. We're all in this together. I mean, there's very few people, some of your corporate chiefs, that stand to gain from this New World Order. This is a system meant to shut off resources to the general population. I mean, that's the plan that the White House science czar covers in his 1,000-plus page book, Eco-Science. The world government is about shutting down human development and productivity for the general public. And then only the elite will have access to the life extension technologies and to the higher forms of education, and that'll be sequestered in their government/corporate reservations. And so most of you inside the ABC News corporate reservation, you need to know that you're going to be culled out politically over the years and lose your jobs. And that is the nature of this system. We better stand together, ladies and gentlemen, or we shall surely all hang separately in this New World Order. And look, I want to challenge the people at ABC News. Actually go read Eco-Science. Watch my film, Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. There's an online bibliography for it, whatistheendgame.com. Find out the truth for yourselves. Don't believe me. You know, we were talking in the coffee room before I went live today with the ABC News crew, and I explained to them, look, they want world government as a means to an end to carry out this global eugenics program. And I explained to them that thousands of documents, thousands of news articles, UN documents, biological diversity assessments, and I noticed I kind of lost them there. They were kind of looking at me like, really? Man, this guy's from another planet. No, I'm informed about what's going on. It's kind of like this. It's like, here's the analogy. It's like I teleported from 2010 back to, say, 1,000 years ago, where Mexico City is today, the heart of the Aztec kingdom. And if I could speak their Mayan language, and if I walked up to them and I said, listen, you don't need to sacrifice thousands of people a week. You don't need to have bloodletting. You don't need to sacrifice your children. I assure you, your crops will still grow even if you don't do this. They would all look at me like I'm crazy. If I teleported back to 1939 Germany and told Adolf Hitler, look, you don't need to start these wars and kill all these people, he'd look at me like I was crazy. So if you went back to Julius Caesar's time when they were crucifying people for no reason and told them, please don't do this, Julius Caesar, you'd be crazy. So by that yardstick, because I'm against illegal wars, I'm against torture, I'm against secret arrest, I'm against foreign banks robbing us with impunity, I am the outsider to the system. I mean, we've got a broken back, capitulated, acquiescent population, and no one's more acquiescent than the people that work for the system. They just roll over, do what they told, and that's why their children have no future. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Mankind's oldest natural antibiotic. This very special mineral has been used for centuries by most cultures throughout the world. Utopia, Texas is home to a small but mighty supplement company called Utopia Silver, who offers colloidal products produced in distilled water without use of animal protein, nitrates, or saline solutions. Because our colloidal silver is made up of nano-sized particles, it can be better utilized at the cellular level, and germs can't mutate to be resistant like they can to modern-day antibiotics. Utopia Silver has a broad range of health supplements, including colloidal silver, gold, and copper, with a money-back guarantee on the colloidal products we produce. For 4 years, Utopia Silver has been fighting in the Texas courts against agencies that would steal our God-given rights of health care and freedom of speech. Visit us today at utopiasilver.com. That's UTOPIA silver.com, or call 888-213-4338, 888-213-4338, and help us win this battle.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
One 1-800-259-9231, 1-800-259-9231 is the toll-free number to join us. Your call's coming up in the next segment. In the next hour, Senator Graham, gay scandal goes national and viral. That's the word is he's being blackmailed to do all these unpopular things. I mean, his re-election is in deep danger. He doesn't care. He says, I want carbon taxes. I want open borders. I want to give the banks unlimited money. I'm in the hip pocket of the globalist. I've got to do this. That is what Senator Graham is pushing 24/7. And so hopefully he's going to be defeated politically. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the situation in Arizona. Now, think about this. Mexico has fully collapsed. I mean, that's been in the news, that Mexico has had 20-plus thousand deaths in the last year. Police are being killed. Citizens are being killed on our side of the border. Mexico is a narco-terrorist state. You've got the government waging war politically against cartels that haven't been laundering their money through the larger U.S. and Mexican banks. And we've got conservatively, Obama says 11 million. It's more like 30 million from the numbers we've seen. Illegal aliens, 80+% of those 30 million are from Mexico. One single country. And you've got 100 million people in Mexico, and many of the people that come up here are fleeing the law. and they get up here, and the Mexican government at their consulates in the U.S. will give them consular matricula cards. They've done studies. What the leader of the Republican House in Colorado a few years ago, we had him on. In just a few hours, got 4 different consular matricula cards for himself. So you can just walk in, get an ID card, and then U.S. banks accept it. The phone company accepts it. But if you're a citizen, you've got to have several different forms.